Hello YouTube, this is Dexter Nolan here with a brand new deck profile. Today I'll be bringing you Fire Kings, which is a deck I really enjoy playing, and I'm probably going to play it until the next ban list, and then I'm going to pick up whatever I think will be the best deck for the next format, so I can start topping regionals and all that. So yeah, let's get straight into the deck profile. First off, we got 3 Fire King Runix. Runix is the boss monster of the deck, and you kind of need to play 3. Next you have Yaksha and Barong, 3 of each. This is just because you need these for your engine. The other Fire King monsters aren't very good, and that's why you only really need to run these 9. These are searchable by Tenki and summonable by Fire King Onslaught, so you always really have access to them, and you can search Tenki with other cards in the deck like Firefist Bear. Speaking of which, I run 2 Bear and 1 Gorilla. The reason for this is just so you can search tank easily enough. They allow you to +1, and you want to run a decent monster count in this deck because when you don't have monsters, it's a lot weaker. 3 Wolfbark. Wolfbark is kind of necessary 3 in this deck simply because Xyz plays are kind of like your outs to most things, and Brother of the Farfist Tiger King searches a Tenki, which is really important, and it just keeps your deck flowing as well. And also, just like castelling away problem cards, like getting rid of Dark Laws and stuff, is just too good. And last, bump the monster count up to 16. I run the 1 Fire Dog. 1 is enough. It's a good card, but you don't want to see it too often. 1 is enough. It's also not searchable by Tenki since it's a beast. So yeah. Onto the spells. We run the 1 Regeki and 2 Dark Holes. Your monsters like getting destroyed in most cases, so I find this is a perfect number. Also, you really struggle against cards like Dark Law, Floodgate monsters, and whatnot, so that's why you just want to always have those outs. Even though you have plenty of field disruption on this deck, like with Garunix himself, which is your boss monster, you kind of just want this extra bit just to make sure that those problems, stay gone. Also, 1 Book of Moon, which is also an out to problem monsters and just kind of a great card in general. I run the 1 Galaxy Cyclone and the 1 MST for spell trap removal. Sorry about the glare, guys. I like Galaxy Cyclone. I also like MST, but I wasn't sure which to run, so I just run 1 of each. I have 2 MSTs on the side, anyways, just in case. I run 3 Onslaught. This is just help you get your combo pieces faster. You get them and you start getting destroying effects off, which is fantastic. Like you get Garunix in the grave, just a great card in general. Also helps for Xyz plays if you ever you're in a bad place to make one. And Call or Circle of the Fire Kings helps you get back Garunixes while it's also plussing and also dodging card effects. So like say if your Wolfbark gets targeted, you can sack the Wolfbark to get back a Garunix, so that way it's a 2 for 2. And in an even better position, like if your Barong gets targeted, which is the searcher I believe, you can circle it, get back Garunix, and then you get Barong's effect because he was destroyed. That way it's a +1. Instead of a 2 for 2, it's a 2 for 3. 3 Tenki. I'd prefer to rarely run these because I hate the golds, but I've only 1 ulti and 2 supers, so obviously need to complete a playset of either of those before I can these up. But this is a fantastic card in general. There's not really much else to say about it. I mean, it's one of those things that keeps this deck fluid, running smooth. It's like oil to the engine. Next, for the last 2 spells, you got 1 Supply Squad. I think 3 was too much. 2 is a good number too, but I didn't really have the space. It's kind of bad when you've no monsters as well. So that's why I was also running just the 1. Yeah, Rekindling is just a win card, like a win condition for this deck, especially mid to late game. So yeah, now we're on to the traps, and I don't run a big trap lineup, but here's what I do run. 1 Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Vanities, 2 Breakthrough Skill, and 2 Skill Prisoner. Now you might be saying, well, I'm running, obviously these make sense, Breakthrough Skills make sense, why Skill Prisoner? Well, because the one thing this deck really dies to, because I did test this for a while, is stuff like Castell and Arc just stopping your Garunix from doing what Garunix does best, and this just completely gets rid of that. Also, it's like an awful lot of times, like you might have a Supply Squad up or whatever, and they will make Castell to get rid of Supply Squad, and this protects Supply Squad. And also, the thing is, even though Breakthrough Skill does on the field whatever this card does and better. The Grave effect may activate on your opponent's turn too, so literally if they try to cast Stella on your opponent's turn while this is in the grave, you can use it again. It's just a really good card. It's kind of dead in some matchups, honestly, but it's just too good in those matchups that it's not dead in, not to run. I can always side it out as well. My side deck isn't complete, but I'm going to show it to you anyways, just so you can see. These are just two general cards. There were supply squads in case, because I still need to pick up a pair anyways for heavy destruction matchups or whatever, but I'll probably just take them out for Galaxy Cyclones or something. 2 space and then traps. This is local dependent simply because, you know, I'm not going to be playing any major fence with this, so why would I side for Necros and stuff? But those there for Raccoons and BA. You can actually side out some of your monsters that gain effects on the field and slide this in. It's perfectly fine. It's actually just really good because the Farkings don't get on-field effects except for Grunix. 3 Arnwall, 2 Lightmare and 2 Shadowmare, and that's really it for the side deck. And last but not least, guys, just the extra deck. I'm also proxying 2 Tiger King, a Cowboy, and a Pleiades, which are these 4, because I just don't own any of those cards, and I'm going to have to pick them up next locals, but should be easy enough. Anyways, Exciton, Diamond Direwolf, Daigusto Emerald, Heartland Draco, Honor Arc, Diamond, Ptolemos, Castell, Ragna Zero, Rapsteam Zerk, and Abyss Dweller are my extra deck. Then 2 Tiger King and Cowboy and Pleiades. I might actually put in Durandal just in case, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I just done it really quick because I know I haven't had any content on my channel for weeks. You can please subscribe, you know, comment or like this video, and I'll try to get more stuff up as soon as I can. I'm currently working on my Mermills, trying to finish them up, and once those are completely finished, I'll have a profile of those up. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Peace out.